taking all the kids at the high school out and taking them to the stadium. And we're like, well, what for, you know? And all they're saying is just for a threat. Like, good morning, Ram Fam. So we finally got some rain here in Texas. Yes, it started raining yesterday while I was in work, but I mean, it's like a good and bad thing because I guess we're getting rain because of the hurricane that's going on in Mexico and hitting, you know, like California and all that. So hopefully, you know, prayers to them that they don't, you know, suffer or have any damage to their houses and stuff like that. But over here it is amazing. There's been like a lot of what are they called, like there's been a lot of posts and like funny videos going up being like, you know, when it rains in Texas and everyone's like dancing and stuff. I love this weather, you guys. I love this weather when it's rainy and cloudy and like kind of windy. I love it. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I love the sunshine and all that. Yes, the sun, you know, makes you happy and stuff, but I love this weather. It's like that comfy, cozy weather. It kind of makes you feel like, oh my gosh, fall's starting, but we really don't get a fall here in Texas. So I'm pretty excited about that. Plus, like, I mean, our grass needs it, our plants need it, our lake needs it. We have a lake over here, and it's a man-made lake, but it's been definitely drying up, and it's just sad when you see the water levels going down drastically. So hopefully our lake starts filling up again because it gets, you know, water supplies from all like the rivers and stuff in Texas, and it all just kind of goes into there. So hopefully that starts filling back up again because it's a really, really big, really pretty lake. So I'm just happy just to have rain. Like, the only thing that's like, oh, about the rain is that having to let my dog Darla out and then bring her back in, I have to clean her feet every time. If not, I'm gonna have mud everywhere. Like right now, I do have mud everywhere leading from the door to go outside to the laundry room because, well, David, of course, lets her out when he gets out of work. He's out of work earlier than I do. So I'm like, and then when other people, of course, walk in and out, the mud's there. But I mean, that's just something easy. I could just spot mop. So it's not that big of a deal. My old dog that I used to have, the one that passed away, I talked about him in like, I think our like very first video. Bud, he hated the rain, and it was so tough taking him to the restroom. He didn't want to go. He wouldn't want to go. He hated the rain. And I was like, dude, you're going to have an accident. Like, so I would have to take him through our garage to where the carport is. And he would go like on one of the poles, like where the carport meets the grass type of thing. So he can stay under the carport while he's going to the restroom. So I always had to accommodate to him. I miss him a lot. But with Darla, I mean, she just goes out there, but she just brings all the dirt in. So I'm here at work. I am going to be traveling today for work to the town next over for court. So I'll be out all day. I don't know what time I'll be getting back. Hopefully, I mean, it's not too big of a docket, so I'm hoping that we'll be back by 5. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys. Hope everyone's having a blessed day. We have a lot of things going on right now. So Kason finished one of his soccer seasons on one of his teams that he was doing this summer. They got 3rd place in the finals. He got 2 medals. He was so excited and happy. They ended up getting this big trophy, but of course the coach is the one that gets to take it home. And then he started his new season for his other soccer team, and he's still on the one in Mexico. As far as I know. So we still have, you know, those. David's been sick, you guys. That's why I really haven't filmed. He's been since Friday. It is Wednesday today, so it's been like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, like 5 days that he's been sick. And at first I thought, oh, maybe it's strep throat because Wedo had strep throat, and then I'm pretty sure I got it, but I started taking antibiotics and it went away. I think Kason started getting it too, and I started giving him antibiotics and started going away. So when David started feeling sick, I told him, we'll take antibiotics, and it's not going away. So that's when you know pretty much it's a virus. So I told him, stop taking the antibiotics, because it's not going to do anything. And if anything, it kind of does more harm than good. And I told him, you just have to write it out. So guys, he's been sleeping every day. I mean, he's still going to work, because since he just started, he doesn't have like sick leave or anything, but he's been sleeping every day, which I made a TikTok. If you guys haven't seen it, go see it. It like blew up, or I posted it on our YouTube as well too, our YouTube shorts. So check it out. It's pretty funny. It's true. I mean, when I'm sick, I'm still, like when I had COVID, man, I was still cooking. I was still doing laundry, cleaning the house. Like I was still moving around. David's sick and he's just like dead. Like he can't do anything. So, but it's kind of frustrating, but at the same time it's not, because when David's that person, when he's sick, he gets really cranky just because he's annoyed with all like the sniffles and stuff. So I'd rather just avoid him. Let him sleep and me and the kids do our own thing. But he is starting to feel better. He said this morning he's starting to feel a little better. So prayers for David, you guys, that he feels better. He hasn't gotten sick like this in a long time. So, and he hates getting sick, and he hates going to the doctor when he has to. So that's what we've been dealing with right now. But this weather's beautiful. We're gonna have a great day, and then I'll film afterwards. I highly doubt we're gonna have practice, because anytime it rains, the fields flood and they always cancel practice. So that's probably gonna happen, and I think it's supposed to rain again today. If it does rain, I'll do some footage, because I love the rain. Yeah. Say hi to me. I love you. I miss you. How's your day? Good. What's up, buddy? What are you guys eating? Did you eat Papa? Yeah. Me kissy. How's your day? Good. Hey, Tanya. Hi, Tanya. Why are there pillows on the floor? Where's your daddy? Mom. Can I use that? Yeah. Go ahead. Hi. Why is it dark in here? You sound like you're feeling better.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Are you still sick? Do you still have boogers in your nose?
Some.
Oh. Hey guys, I am currently pumping gas because I needed gas. Got out of work. I went out of town for work, and then I came back in town around like 1:30. But it was just like a regular work day. But there was a little bit of craziness that happened today. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about it, because I do know more or less who it was or how it came about and stuff like that, but it's fresh, and it's not my thing to say. But there was an incident. So we were in lunch, me and my coworkers. We weren't even back in town yet. We were in lunch eating, and we get notification that they're taking all the kids at the high school out and taking them to the stadium. And we're like, well, what for, you know? And all they're saying is just for a threat. Like, mind you, surprisingly, this stuff wasn't even being posted on Facebook. It was just like my coworker's daughter messaged her. So then, of course, I'm messaging my son, you know, because he's a senior. So I'm messaging him like, hey, what's going on? He doesn't even know. He just goes, I don't know, Mom. They're just saying that there's a threat. So apparently they didn't even tell these kids what was going on, which I guess I get it. They don't want to start, like, you know, freaking them out. I used to be a police officer. So in my head, I already knew what it was. They're trying to get them a distance from the school. It's probably a bomb threat, you know? Okay, guys, it's gonna be loud. The boys are playing. I am home. Trying to make dinner real fast because we have a church meeting for the youth at 7, and it's 5:51. So, I'm gonna kind of just tell y'all what happened. Sorry, my mom texted me. I'm just gonna kind of tell y'all what happened. I was telling y'all a little bit when I was pumping gas. But yeah, so it was pretty much a call for a bomb threat. They were evacuating kids, getting them a good distance away, you know, and I already knew that's what it was before they announced it because, like I said, I used to be a police officer. So when they said, well, they're just evacuating kids, like, we don't know why, what the threat is, I kind of knew. So they were evacuating the kids, and I was, you know, messaging my son. I was worried and all that. But he was already, you know, far away from the school. He was near a church, and that church opened their doors so the kids can go in there. So I was comforted because I wasn't even in town, and they weren't letting anyone go pick up the kids yet. So I was on my way in town, and I was like, well, let me know when they do allow, you know, y'all to get picked up. I'll go pick you up. But luckily my stepdad was around the location, so he was able to go pick him up. But I mean, it's just crazy, you know. It's just the second week of school, and that happens. Like, and me and one of my coworkers were talking about it, and we're like, man, and people wonder why this generation, you know, or, you know, just our youth right now is suffering a lot from, you know, like anxiety and depression. I mean, look at the stuff that goes on. Like, even if, you know, say it was a prank, like, that's not funny, you know. If you didn't want to go to school, then just don't go to school. Or I don't see what the humor is with it. And maybe it wasn't a prank. Maybe it was someone that had other intentions for it, and that was just part of the plan, you know. So yeah, so that happened today. We'll see how school goes tomorrow. We'll see if people even send their kids or what. But right now I'm just making dinner. My stepson wanted like hamburger helper. I don't have the hamburger helper. I'm gonna kind of like make my own, like with macaroni and cheese boxes. So we'll see how that turns out. And then we'll be going to our meeting. So you can watch me cook a little bit, try to make my own little hamburger helper. morning, Ram Fam. So it's the next day, you guys. I am horrible when it comes to closing a video. I'm so sorry. It's mainly because we got home late last night from our meeting, but it was a good youth meeting. You know, it made me excited for this season and for all the events we're gonna have for the youth. So we got late. I just wanted to put the kids to bed because I do, you know, I'm the one that wakes them up in the morning, gets them ready, and takes them to school, and I don't like dealing with cranky babies. So, so we put them to bed and all that, and I just dropped off all the kids, and I'm back here at work. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and it is, you know, just pray for our youth, you guys. Pray for them, and just pray that they have peace and they find peace, because I think our generation right now, they really need it. So that's why me and David are very involved with our youth. But I'm super excited because I'm thinking about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, Christmas is only like 4 days, you know, or 4 days, 4 months away. Next month's Kasen's birthday, David's birthday. So you guys, we have a lot of things coming up these next few months. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye.